So today I'm going to talk about the cyber security, the cyber thieves, hackers, spammers. Because the thing is, in today's world, it's not about old school, somebody, breaking into your home, stealing jewelry or cash. Because nobody's going to, keep the jewelry or cash at home. Nowadays it's all about bank lockers and okay, so today's world it's all about cyber crime, cyber awareness. um, Everything has been digitalized, so how do you protect yourself from hackers stealing your credit card information, debit card information, banking information, whatever the unusual activity, what does it mean by encryption, all that stuff. So let's start with the first thing is about the credit card, which is something widely used. So, you're going to use your credit card online shopping, you know, or somewhere in the store with the merchant. So, one thing is a lot of people doesn't understand that when you log into your credit card banking system, you do have a feature called credit card controls. Because a lot of people complained, when they're doing transit to Dubai or something, you know, almost $20,000 a credit limit has been liquidated by the time they reached India. He used the card in some transit somewhere in the Middle East, and then by the time he was in India, his card was pretty much liquidated, washed out. So what do you need to do? I mean, typically your spending can be more than, $100 or $200, your routine. So what you need to do is log into the banking system, go to your credit card controls. You will have that feature pretty much across the board, no matter what kind of credit card. If you don't see that feature, talk to your bank. So in the credit card controls, you can set the limits. Okay, up to $200. If it exceeds, deny it. So that way your credit card is secured. So if you think $100, not beyond that, just set the control according to your needs. If you want to spend $1,000, you can log in back and then remove the controls and spend $1,000 and set it back to $200 or $100. That's up to your needs and everything. So that's how you set your credit card controls, debit card controls. So you don't have to worry about somebody trying to wash out, clean bowl, all three wickets down. Okay, I heard this from a lot of my IT folks calling me and say, Kishore, my credit card has been clean bowled. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. So you have to have the controls. Fraud detection. Okay, fraud detection is about any unusual activity, unidentified locations. If somebody is trying to, plug in your credit card information, stolen data and everything, they're stealing the whole bank itself. So it doesn't necessarily mean that, your card has been stolen. The whole bank was hacked. So the fraud detection is something unusual activity, unidentified locations, anything unusual than your behavior. Unidentified location means you are living in Washington and somebody is trying to plug in your card in somewhere in Mumbai. That is an unidentified location, which is very unusual, right? So that's when all this fraud detection will come into play. So it's nothing like just some banks offer for free. Some banks, they charge like $10 per month. Not a big deal. So it'll protect you. It'll monitor your activity, everything. So that's a good thing. So the other thing is data security. Okay, so your data is stored in your laptop, tablets, especially your smartphones. Because smartphones are widely used. Usually, typically laptops and all this stuff, for IT people, it's a must. But a lot of people, non-IT people, They may not be using laptops, forget it. They just rely on mobile phones for everything, smartphones, you know. So these smartphones, a lot of people doesn't know, it comes with encryption. The first thing when you're buying a cell phone is to check with them if this phone is coming with encryption, because your data is encrypted. Even if it's stolen, they can't figure out what kind of data it is, whether it's voice, pictures, you know, any kind of chart, verbal information, everything, all kinds of notes, all kinds of your information is in your smartphone. So your smartphone is already having a feature called encryption. So if you go to your settings, security, you'll notice encryption in the menu. When you open the encryption, you have to encrypt your phone. So that means even if if you lost your phone, nobody can steal your data because it's encrypted. So lots of things. They can hack your cell phone, try to steal your data, but they can't figure out because it's encrypted. Only you are the person who knows the decryption key. So there's no way, nobody can figure out your data if it is encrypted. So if you haven't done that, go to your settings and look for security encryption, whether it's Android or iOS, one or the other. You will have encryption already. You don't need to install any app. You don't need to buy any security app. Just simply go to your security in the settings and look for encryption. If it doesn't have encryption, that means your phone is... 1 second, hold on.